Hey, what is up guys, iDevice Help here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about which iPhone is the best iPhone to purchase 2020 if you're a new iPhone buyer. Now, most of us, of course, think about the newest iPhone as the best option because it is the newest, it offers the most features. But if you don't necessarily have to be on the bleeding edge of technology and want the latest and greatest, but yet want a more affordable option that'll suit you very, very well, this video might be for you. Now, there's four things I took into consideration when deciding which iPhone is the best iPhone to buy in 2020 if you're coming from an older iPhone or just a new iPhone owner. The four things I took into consideration were: number one, price. Of course, price is important. Software supports, future-proof it, processor inside of this device so that the device can take advantage of the processing power in software, and of course the cameras. Cameras are used all day, every day on iPhones to take pictures, to take selfies, and so on. So four pillars: price, software, processor, and cameras. So let's begin. Now, the device that I chose as the best option on 2020 for those new iPhone buyers or coming from an older device is the legendary iPhone 10. Now, there's a few reasons why I talk about the iPhone 10. So first up, the iPhone 10 can be purchased either on eBay, at Amazon for about $350 to $450 depending on the storage capacity that you choose for your device. The iPhone 10, of course, being a Face ID device at that price, it is a great deal to purchase this year on 2020. Now, this device, of course, also has the software support. This device will definitely make the cut this year for Apple's next major operating system, iOS 14. There's no doubt about it. Apple will be supporting the iPhone 10 this year with iOS 14, and I think that the iPhone 10 will have at least 3 more years of software support. So iOS 15, iOS 16 in the future, the iPhone 10 will still be supported for these new updates. And every time we update our iPhones, of course, they feel like an entirely new experience because Apple really changes the game every time they update the software, and it just feels fresh. It feels like a new device. Now, I also want to talk about the processing power because the processing power is also very important. It's the way the iPhone will manage everything, how it would run, how everything will be dealt with from the control center to the app switcher to invoking different actions within the software. The processor and the software on the iPhone is very, very important. And the iPhone 10 has the Apple 11 Bionic chip, which is a very, very snappy processor, which is still capable of competing with some of the latest Android devices released maybe a year ago. The iPhone 10 was released on November the 3rd of 2017, so it's about 2.5 years old, and this device still feels like it's brand new. It runs great, takes amazing pictures. The camera is just amazing. It takes 4K 60 frames. You're not missing out on a whole lot. I know the iPhone XS and the iPhone 11 do have better cameras, but you're not really missing a whole lot. You have the 4K 60 frame video capturing. You have the slow motion 1080p 240 frames per second as well. So it's also featuring the automatic HDR, which is here, and Apple will continue to have support for this device as well. So considering those things, there's also a bonus with the iPhone 10. The iPhone 10 is the only Face ID device that is forever jailbreakable. As you can see, the animations on my home screen has changed here. As you can see, I'm currently jailbroken on the latest 13.3, and that is thanks to a boot ROM exploit, which allows you to jailbreak your iPhone. And I know a lot of you guys don't really care about jailbreaking, but those that do, this is a bonus for sure because there's a boot ROM exploit that allows you to jailbreak your iPhone on any software, even if Apple updates the software, iOS 14, iOS 15. It is a physical issue within the iPhone that allows exploitation, and jailbreaks will be available, of course, if the tools get updated to support the latest OS, which they most likely will. And again, this is one of the Face ID devices, or the only Face ID device that is capable of being jailbroken on any software. So if jailbreak is your thing, this is also a total plus. So for $350 to $450, you're going to get at least 3 more years of software support. The processor is second to none, still competing with some of the latest Android devices released after it. It also has, of course, the great cameras, and there's no doubt that Apple will be continuing to support this device with new features and changes in the future. And that's it. If you guys wanted to know, 2020 iPhone 10 is definitely the best iPhone to buy. If you're looking for a budget iPhone, if you're a first-time iPhone buyer, or just upgrading from an iPhone 6s, iPhone 7, definitely the iPhone 10 is the one to go in 2020, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below, which device would you have, or which device would you purchase in 2020 if not the iPhone 10. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.